Oh yeah, we should show off all our cameras and everything.
Yeah, so check out the new engineering view. Aren't they all? Oh, look at them. They're so professional. Ashton's hiding behind Johnny. Just ignore the fact that that wall is green. That wall is naturally green. It's not green for any other reason.
Yeah, it's just a coincidence that there happens to be green screen fabric up behind the engineering. I'm sure that will never be used.
No, not relevant at all. The time spent for that was merely decorative. Really more of a cleansing. You know, when you move into a place, you want to put down a fresh coat of paint to really personalize it. Yeah. That's what engineering does, but with green fabric.
And it's the only stuff they had on hand.
Do we want to walk through the cameras then first, I guess?
That sounds like a great idea, Ben.
Let's do that, Johnny. Is that how we're talking?
Yeah, we're just gonna...
back to you, Johnny.
Well, thank you, Ben. I really enjoy working with you in these morning shows. I guess it's afternoon now. Okay, so we're gonna go
lost
through...
all track of time at this point.
So we're gonna go through all the various cameras that you get the chance to see. So you've already seen the wide room shot. So I'll just, and then this is our main engineering shot. For those that want like some inside baseball,
check. There we go. All right. I'm just doing things as you're doing.
No problem.
Are you getting reverb from that, Johnny? It almost sounds like something is picking up your own audio and playing it back.
Yes.
Some feedback or something.
Feedback?
No, Serge, I want you to, there you go. I want you to explain the science that you were just unraveling there.
So sometimes sound comes out of a thingy, but then gets picked up by a second thingy, and then through the power of magic, it comes back out through the first one, and it makes a noise.
Now, how do you think it's happening in this scenario?
It's coming from your mouth. Into the microphone, and then somehow back into another different microphone.
I did hear.
Oh, this is a good note. Ben, Chad says you're quiet when you're not talking into the mic.
Thank you for that.
Thanks, Chad.
Yeah.
So, I have no way of really showing people, but.
Yeah, NASA Cam doesn't show that.
Yeah. So we have two soundboards at the same time because we have so many things that we don't have enough channels for them anymore.
You know, we could use this as an opportunity to show off the special 9th camera.
We could, yeah.
Well, maybe we'll
do we have a 9th camera?
Yeah.
We'll hang out.
Yeah.
How many cameras? What?
That's 9 is 9, Serge. So.
But basically,
if you add 1 to 8, it becomes 9.
But not quite 10. Weird.
No, all of the mics, the SM58s, the mics that we talk into here, that's in front of my face, they're on the same channel on this board, but on 3 different channels on this board. So we still have the ability to adjust. So it sounds like Johnny was okay.
Yeah, I don't think I'm hearing myself. I think it might be just yours.
And Tay Dark Morford, there's a microphone in front of you.
There sure is, Ben.
Yeah. How does Dark Morford sound?
Sean sounded significantly quieter than Ben and Johnny.
Yeah. Do you mind?
Do I need to talk a little louder, or can we fix that?
Oh no, yeah. Just keep saying words. Oh, hello there.
Well, I know a lot of words.
Oh, interesting.
I think the volume on this TV is actually turned on.
Like?
There we go. All right, and then down here.
Yeah, I think you're right, Paul.
You're not seeing it on there. You gotta go even. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Overlay.
Yeah. We got a second dealio.
Yeah, that's a special engineering mixer.
Guys, you have a mic on that. You're killing your chat. There you go. How's that, chat? Better?
Can we get the... Sorry, can we get the remote control for the TV out here? I think the TV audio, like the audio on the actual TV is turned up.
In our room.
Which is why we're getting like a weird feedback through the TV itself.
There's no audio coming through your TV. There shouldn't be.
Yeah, here, Corey, do you want to come stand right next to the preview monitor? No, over here in the corner. And now Johnny and Ben just start making a bunch of noise.
Okay.
When you
making a bunch of noise.
Cut to the engineering shot.
Of noise.
Okay.
We are making a bunch of noise. That is Ian's head. Hey, there we go. We went on a tour through the cameras before we got here.
Yeah, there's absolutely something coming out of our preview monitors.
Oh,
What?
But it only happens when you guys switch to this shot.
weird.
SDI does carry audio.
Yeah.
Well, we discovered that. We almost went live without it actually going through our mixer.
Yeah.
That's why we were a minute later, so. Okay, all right, so
We'll figure that
add it
out.
to the list.
Yeah.
You need the remote, yeah.
So, audio.
And then Johnny, one more bit
Yeah.
of feedback. When you were doing the floating camera, it ended up not filling the entire frame of the shot you're
Yep.
broadcasting and actually showed a wide shot of the room beyond the shelves on the stage right.
Which
Oh, no, I'm mistaken. Never mind. I think it didn't fill the whole way. I guess it was the engineering room was the background and you could see like everything to the right of Ben was visible on that camera, even when it was a different floating cam.
That was a phone in Johnny's hand. That was. Is that what you're talking about? Like the.
I think so.
Yeah. Well, that's not going to be facing out that way normally. That's just we can take that camera
Yep.
anywhere.
Yeah.
That's not a camera that's specifically facing sideways out the room. Is that what you're saying?
I think what I'm trying to say is the shot, the broadcast of that picture didn't fill the whole stream.
Oh, what I think what he's saying is it wasn't a true 16:9 shot. That maybe it had pillar boxes on either side. I think that's the way that we can translate that.
Ah, good. Yes, use technical speak for the weird surge mumbo.
Okay, I think that's. We'll look at that and see if we can zoom into that shot, and that'll fix that problem. The other problem, of course, that I didn't pay attention to is the fact that, of course, the overlay covers up a big chunk of it. So
Yeah.
I'm pointing at the mixer for Ben, and it's like Ben's like, that's not. It's underneath the overlay. Anyway, okay. So we were going to show a bunch of cameras.
Yeah. So okay. So let's map. Why don't you show us what you got, bud?
We got the wide camera.
We'll start with, like, this isn't officially a camera, but this is a shot. It right now just has this on the background, but we can put video and playback stuff from a computer from this, so it's considered a shot.
I like to imagine that it's just a camera pointed at that picture.
It actually is. We printed it out and then we put a camera at it, and that's how we run it. And then next is the traditional NASA shot, which is over there. So we have a bit of a, it's too bad it's covering Ashton's head though with the overlay.
It's pretty good.
There we go. Hey there. But it's a pretty good shot. And then next we have Kevin, and should we go through some of what Kevin can do?
Sure.
Let's make sure. I'm just going to put something on that so that it's not just a black screen and people think it's broken.
Now the question is,
Boom!
aha, Kevin can see comms.
Secret comms.
Yeah. So if you don't want to be seen when you're like, I don't know,
I think there's
no
blinds.
pants.
There's blinds.
Yeah,
There are
you
blinds.
can do blinds there. So.
We're gonna keep our pants on, Ben.
Yeah.
Johnny.
Well, that's a mistake.
Kevin,
Both of you.
Hello.
Kevin, the PTZ camera.
What does PTZ stand for?
PTZ.
Pan tilt zoom. PTZ, technically, if you're in Canada, I suppose.
PTZ.
Hey, Kevin.
Good job, Kevin.
Kevin, come here.
Yeah. Oh.
No, come here, Kevin.
Go.
Hi.
Yeah.
How you doing? Oh, there's a
cable.
wire.
We gotta
Yeah,
move that
we
cable.
can
There's
move
a
that
wire.
wire.
So that is the cable that's coming down through the ceiling tiles.
Yeah, we can fix that.
This is that's the fishbowl camera.
I'm putting that on the list.
Remember, don't bang on engineering's glass. It makes them uncomfortable.
Also, don't bang on comms glass. Secret rules we're coming up with right now.
Okay, so that's basically Kevin, and we can preset Kevin to a bunch of stuff, including obviously the main purpose of Kevin, which is to show off our wonderful prizes. And then next, there's our wonderful prize of, is that a hat or a sock?
That's just a hat that was sitting there. I don't know
Okay.
whose it is, but
It's just a brown lump is really what it is.
Can you get zooming in on? The
Oh, yeah,
brown
yeah, we
lump?
can.
That we do have that ability.
Do we have to zoom in on the brown lump though?
We could zoom in more on it too, but that's fine.
Dennis.
hold on. There's a nice pin on the side. Why don't you zoom in on that pin?
Here, I'll work on the lighting there.
Oh,
That's just my hand. There it is,
yeah.
in all of its beauty.
It's a little dark.
Yeah.
Green.
It's
Yeah, we'll fix
it
it.
looks better, yeah, like that.
Yeah, it looks good there, but the lighting just vanishes afterwards.
I think. Can you just like take? I don't know.
What can I do for you?
Maybe it's just not pointed the right. We'll figure it out
Yeah,
later.
I'm gonna Kevin light.
Do you want me to touch lights? That's dangerous. That's
No,
dangerous.
we don't
No.
want you to do that ever.
You just stay pretty.
So obviously this is the driver camera pointed at our current driver, Paul, who's not driving, but that's okay.
Which maybe we actually
Should start the game
can
up.
you get the game
I could-
going?
I can fix that.
We'll come back to the game audio
Yeah.
stuff for that.
And then we also
See down in the
have-
corner there, we got the game, as usual.
Yep.
Is the game input slightly cropped, like slightly cut off?
It is actually a little cut off on the side, maybe more than it should be.
Well, I think for this interface, yes, but when the game is actually playing, you don't see that side. I think we cropped it exactly to the size of the game when it's being played, I believe. Okay, so that's going there. We can show the Copilot mic, or there's the Copilot camera there. We can see
Hi, chat.
search.
How you doing? This is the co-pilot shot.
And then
Now, if I was sitting here in front of the desk and I was hard at work, how does that look? I can't see me while I'm doing this.
Good.
You
Tappity
look
tap.
so
Dappy
handsome.
dappy. You really look like you're working.
Derp, derp, derp.
Can you imagine
the
search
lobster.
working?
What? Computers are so hard. All right.